What is your ex thinking or feeling at this moment about you? If they are in no contact situation, some kind of weight energy and the lovers shows up. Let us see what this person thinking or feeling about you or this situation, this relationship. Okay, the first card came here is a Nine of Wands on the top part. Only one take at a time. So let's see what comes up next. But remember, it's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. Okay, Hangman. Don't know what was that. Eight of Pentacles. So let us see if we have enough cards to make a reading here. Let's go. Hangman. Ace of Wands. Okay, more what I see here, I feel like this person is feeling very impulsive, at the same time stuck in their mind. Thing is, I would not say that this person is feeling like overwhelmed or I would say like in love and madly deeply in love. That component is not that dominant in this reading. What I see here, this person definitely feeling very impulsive towards you, coming towards you, because I think this person, this situation, the blockage between you two guys been there for quite a long time. It feels like, okay, it can be you blocked them, they blocked you, or you're not talking. Obviously it's the time that has gone. It's like a really long time, and this is a Hangman situation. So this Hangman situation been going for a long time, and I believe like because of that, this person was somehow a little bit impulsive, like restless energies is that what I'm picking up on. I feel like this is somebody who is not very good with dealing with emotion, because when the emotion comes too much, they become very I would say like restless. Rather than processing the emotion, they just try to avoid it and run away from it. And very emotionally immature person, very childish person. I think this is somebody who might be in their work, can be very significantly good. It can be somebody, a manager, somebody is very working in a very high position, or a CEO of a company. Like whatever do they do, like as per their situation, this is a very good, they're well settled, and money is not a big deal for them. Okay, they don't worry about money. That kind of energy in this particular reading coming up. So this is somebody who tries to distract themselves by doing work, extra work, okay, that kind of a thing. But when it comes to in terms of relationship energy, that I'm feeling like they're not very good at expressing or giving you commitment, because they are, in that case, they're coming as Page of Pentacle. So that's the difference. When it is working or any other area of their life, very good, but they are not very good with commitment. That's the problem. However, this person been stuck in the situation for a long time. Maybe in some way, air sign, earth sign energy is very strong here. I see that. So I feel like this can be some for a while this person been thinking like what exactly happening, because they've been avoiding this emotion for quite a long time. But now I think the emotion is coming on the surface, because they might have distracted themselves with third party situations. And now this third party situation don't need to be a romantic, it can be a romantic, maybe going online, flirting with people, or distracting themselves with other these and that XYZ. But this deviation or this distraction didn't work for a long time. I think whatever the emotion they've been suppressing about you, now this emotion is coming on the surface. This is the reason this person is feeling extremely emotional right now. Okay, and I would think that this is impulsively thinking about messaging you. But I feel like even though they are impulsively thinking about messaging you, they are like over analyzing and overthinking the situation, thinking that what should I message, what would I say to them after so many times, what will I come forward with, what if they reject me, what if they don't talk to me anymore, what if they moved on. So these are the things that is analyzing in this, going on in this person's mind. So I would say it is not more like a feeling of their own should I be okay if I message them, will they accept me or they reject me, that kind of a thing is more going on in this person's mind, rather than like missing you energy. It's like I would say a kind of a emotion that this person suppressed for a long time. Emotions, when you don't process them, you suppress them. Emotions are not only in our mind or in your heart. It's of course some biochemicals that releases in our body. So if you don't process them, those biochemicals get stored in our body, and then after some time they come up with a lot of things. It can be mental anxiety, body aches, tiredness, fatigue, and things like that. So this is something this person now going through after suppressing the emotion for quite a long time. Now this person is feeling some uneasiness, some kind of unhealthy, I don't know, it's like a feeling that I can't explain, but I don't know where it is coming from. Maybe it is coming from that I'm missing them, but this is not somebody who can even accept that, oh yes, I miss them. You got my point? So this is the kind of energy I'm feeling. This is a very helpless individual who is not very good with emotions. So I see that they definitely, if I see the current energy, whenever you watch, listen, my readings are timeless, zodiac free. If you watch this reading 1 year later from here, if I post it on my story, this is the time when this reading is connected to. So it's feel like the moment you are watching this reading, this person is feeling extremely impulsive to communicate with you. That can be a very important thing, but their mindset is too much. They're working a lot. But yes, see, this is what it is coming up. That's the point. Because if they understand that if they have to come forward, they need to make it equal. But with the emotional maturity level of the person I'm seeing here, they might not be equal, the emotional depth like yours, that you might be know how to do in the relationship, how to give, how to show love, care, be present. Okay, be present. The presence is the most important thing. Hold the space for vulnerability. Accept the person when their person is going through up and down. That's a very important thing in a relationship, because nobody can be ideally good person in all the time in the relationship. See, we go through a lot of things in our life. Maybe our work is impacted, our mood becomes bleh. So, or we women, we become hormonally impacted. So thing is, like, nobody can be ideal human being all the time. So when you are not ideal, when you are at your worst, still understanding that this is not your identity, understanding that it's an impulsive behavior. And even though I'm not supporting that, but understanding and holding a space for a person to be like, to be their best, to be their worst, that is an emotional maturity. This person doesn't have that emotional maturity. They want you to be ideal all the time, which you cannot be. But this person, that's the thing. When you become a little bit different than what they expect you, oh my gosh, this is the end of the story. See, you are back to the square one. Even if you do so much of work, maybe you used to fight a lot in a relationship. You have done a lot of inner work. Now the fight has come to maybe once in a while. Once in a while when you fight, oh, look at you. You are the same person. You never change. I give up. So every moment anything goes up and down, they give up. So this is the maturity level of this person. So I think this is the problem, where they will not be able to hold the equal space like yours. That's the very major problem. However, I want to tell you this. Even though I don't see any card of love here, to be honest, but this person is feeling very impulsive to communicate with you, because they somehow feel like your absence is really now triggering. It's like a emotional suppression is coming on the surface. So I'm not going to do a details reading here because I have to go. I just need to keep it lit like this. I want to tell you the very important thing. It's like this person, if you're dealing with, remember that this is somebody who will be always freaking out. They don't want to see us, like, they might be a couple of days or months, they will be fine. Again, if you do a little bit of things that they don't like, they will freak out. Oh my gosh, you are the same person. So when you are dealing with this kind of people, you need to be very, very careful. Only way you survive this kind of relationship, if you have to, if you really have to deal with this kind of people that, you choose to, you need to remember yourself that you need to be emotionally stoic. It's very, very important component. We cannot discard people from our life because they are emotionally immature, because surrounded by emotionally immature people, emotional maturity is rare in this world. If you have to deal with people like this, the very important thing is to learn to regulate yourself, learn to stay calm, learn to not to react to their behavior. Okay, immediate reactions, whenever they're trying to trigger you, or try to say something, learn to control your reaction, rather respond. Take a time, respond to this with thoughts. Do not react, because this kind of people take your reaction as that's the ultimate thing. They don't understand the reaction and the response. It's a different thing. Okay, so I would say you need to learn to control your reaction towards them, and know that what things this triggers this person, and stay accordingly, and act accordingly, if you truly want to make this relationship work. Otherwise, if you want to rather think like, okay, this is not for me, let them do the inner work and let them come forward. That's the ideal thing. I would say if this kind of people come forward, you need to have a sit down and have a talk, that there will be a situation in life where I will not be perfect all the time. And will you be able to hold up that space for me? Will you be giving me the space that you can be guarantee, you can give me a guarantee that no matter whatever happens, we will be together. If you can't, what is the point of this kind of hot and cold relationship? Because hot and cold relationship fucked up with your brain, with your body, your nervous system, everything. And then you will slowly see your sleep cycle is disturbed, your hormones are disbalanced, your health is disbalanced, your sanity is disbalanced. You cannot focus on your work, your study, your business. Everything will go down the hill. Because when we go in a low frequency, tension, anxiety, and negative thinking, all the other areas of our life get impacted. So if you don't want that, stay strong, focus on your growth, focus on your emotional regulation, and loving yourself first, because that's the way you can stand up for your boundary. Because if you don't love yourself, you will never be able to stand up with your boundary. You will be always afraid, what if they leave me? What if they don't be with me anymore? How will I live? So to win that fear, to conquer that fear, first thing you need to do is to love yourself enough that I can be alone. I don't need anybody. Okay, very important information. Take care of yourself. And yes, and if you want to book a paid private reading, by the way, just few important information. If you are a regular viewer, I'm going to India, so if you're watching me on TikTok, make sure you follow my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot. Here I will put it, okay? And I'm sorry for this flickering things, because the scammers screen record my video. So if I talk about the scammer, they delete that part. So I have to put this all over the videos. I'm sorry if it is not aesthetic, but I don't care about aesthetic, because my content is not about, not a modeling content, okay? So it is a content of no contact, and I'm talking about self-love, things like that. So that is more important than the aesthetics. If you don't like the aesthetics, that's fine. Secondly, go to my YouTube channel, Let's Ask Tarot, here. Get my email address from there, because that's the ideal way you can reach out to me. Because if you misspell that email address, it will go to scammer. And if you're emailing me, keep an eye on the junk mail folder. Secondly, I will never give you WhatsApp number. Listen very carefully. Never ever. WhatsApp number, no. Unless you are in my private contact. Yeah. So anybody giving you, that's a scammer. Third thing, important thing, that I will never take money from you for any private rituals. Okay, I don't do any private rituals for anybody. So be very careful. Follow my YouTube channel, and love yourself. Take care. Bye.